Hi guys! Well, as you guys know, because I've already talked about it before in some of my other videos and one of my live videos that I did, but for the winter season, I've decided to leave my travel trailer stored, parked, and I'm building out the back of my Jeep. And for the whole entire winter season, which is 5 months, I'm going to be traveling full-time again, back on the road, traveling the states that I haven't been to, and gonna be basically living out of my Jeep for those 5 months. Don't worry, I still have my travel trailer. It's just it's going to save me on so much gas, and I'm also going to be able to get to these places a lot quicker than what I would be able to do with towing my travel trailer. When I towed my travel trailer, I would only travel like 4 to 4.5 hours at a time because it was just a lot. So I decided that it's just best, especially with these gas prices, that I just switch it up a little bit and live out of my Jeep. I love my Jeep. So I have already been doing some changes to my Jeep. I had a death in the family, so I have to go back to Vegas, and for the services, it was my best friend's mom, which was kind of like my second mom. So on the way to Vegas, I've decided to just do a road trip, take my time getting there and everything, and then when I am coming back here also, I'm going to do another road trip and take my time getting back here. So I decided to just go ahead and do a trial run with my Jeep, like living out of it. Well, in this situation, camping out of it. So I've already taken the back seat out and just laid down some carpet today. See, no back seat back there. I'm going to show you guys. So yeah, so the guys at R&B 4x4 where I'm at, he was very nice to help me with the platform for my bed back there in the Jeep. So yeah, so I'm not really doing like everything to it right now, but I did want to get the platform built, the bed put in, I have a fridge, and just a few other things. So what I'm doing right now, I just wanted to go ahead and share with you guys because I'm pretty excited to do this little build on my Jeep. So let's go check out what I've done so far. Well, there's my girl. Because it's really hot, I'm doing all this work underneath the shade, underneath one of the buildings. So there's the back. So we built this platform right there that I'm going to put the bed on. I can store stuff underneath it. And then I went to the Dollar Tree and bought some carpet, and I cut it to put on top of the board. Give you guys another angle. Excuse the trash down there. I'm still working on everything. But yeah, so that's going to be all storage and everything. No back seat, it looks so different. How cool is that? My mattress gets here today for my Jeep, so I'm waiting on that to get here. So that's what I've got done so far. So now I'm actually sitting in the back of my Jeep. I just wanted to show you guys that the platform that we put back here is perfect. So when I sit up, I'm not going to be touching the roof. So see, I'm sitting on the platform. But the windows, my back windows back here, these windows, I got some blackout curtains that I'm going to cut in the shape of the window, and I have Velcro, so I'm just going to Velcro it up there. And then the back window that huge thing, I actually took a piece of box and I cut the box up on the sides of the window, and then I'm going to put the blackout curtains around the box, and then I'll Velcro it up there also, so whenever I am sleeping and stuff, so no peeping toms when I'm sleeping. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing today, and I leave in a couple of days actually to head to Vegas, so I'm trying to get all this done right now. So I'll share some more along with my progress. Oh, I forgot. And then I got these lights up here. See these lights? So I've strung these fairy lights. I've strung the fairy lights around the back of my Jeep so I can have a light whenever I'm parked and inside my Jeep and I want to like read or something. Wonder Hussy, when I went camping with her, she's the one who actually gave me the idea for this right here, and I didn't even know, but they make USB string lights. And so basically it's not a regular plug, it's a USB plug, and so you just plug them into a battery bank, and it actually saves a lot of power and stuff. Instead of, you know, I have a Jackery, so it'll save a lot of power from me having to use the Jackery so much with the lights. But I thought that was pretty cool, so yeah, got the lights up too. Alright, I got the blackout curtains up on the small windows on the side of my Jeep. I haven't done that one yet. And there's the other one. I think I'm just going to leave them up actually, instead of having to take them down and put them back up. But look at this view that I'm going to have in my Jeep when I'm out. And then the UPS guy just finally came and I got my mattress finally. So there's the mattress. I'm gonna have to cut it probably to fit the Jeep, which I already planned on it. I cut up the mattress that arrived and put it in the Jeep, and it fits perfectly. And as you guys know, let's see if I can get a little angle this way. Go in. Bam! Look at that! And then I still have space over here. Move this for things. As you guys know also, I like to make things as homely as possible, like I did with my little RV. But look, I think I'm gonna put the fridge right there. So then I get all that storage underneath there and everything too for things. So that was the main thing that I needed to do, and now I'm just gonna work everything around the bed. So the bed is a mattress that I cut up, and then also at the dollar store I got one of those little topper things. It was pretty thin, but didn't cost that much. So yeah, and then my window things fell down, my little curtains, overnight. So I'm gonna have to rethink that situation right there. The Velcro doesn't stick very well to my soft top. But I'm excited. That's what I needed to really get done first. So now I can start working everything in around it. Okay, still on my Jeep working. Almost done with things. So you know how I have that big, huge back window. It's pretty big. So this took me a lot of thinking on how I was going to cover up this back window when I'm sleeping. And I can't have it covered permanently because I need to see out my back window whenever I'm driving. So this took literally a couple of days of me thinking about this. So I went and got some more blackout curtains, and what I did is, let me just turn around and show you guys. So first of all, before I turn it around and show you guys, I cut the curtains because they're pretty long. So with me cutting the curtains, the bottom part of the curtains that I cut off, I'm actually going to use them for the front. And I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with that too. But let me show you what I did with the back of the curtains, because I'm pretty excited about this one. So there's where the back window is. Ignore that little crack because it scoots over a little bit. So what I did is I took the curtains and I zip tied them up there. And then I put Velcro on the side of the curtains, or the bottom of the curtains, and then I put Velcro on my tailgate door. So that's how I can actually cover the back window when I'm sleeping. But here's the cool part. Obviously, I'm going to have to take that up when I'm driving. So all I have to do is unvelcro it from the bottom and then just roll it on up and put it above the bar up there and just tuck it into the bar, and then I'll have my back window. I feel pretty smart after coming up with that. Yay! So then right here, I'm gonna take these curtains. This is the bottom half of those curtains that I cut off. And I'm going to take them, I'm going to put a string up there. I'm going to tie a string from here, from this handlebar to the other handlebar over there. And then I'm going to slide the curtains through them. And then I'll be able to open and close the curtains when I want to. So when I'm back here sleeping, I can close the curtains. When I'm driving, I can open the curtains. So that's my next thing I'm doing. Okay, so of course, I'm going to put the Jeep in the shop so I can get some last minute touches on it and just make sure it's good to go for this road trip. The guys over here at R&B 4x4 are really nice to make sure that I'm going to be safe on the road. So they are just double checking everything and getting her all ready for me. See her up on the lift right there? And that's going to be the last bit of stuff that I have to do. Just a couple more things in the Jeep and a little bit more on the outside. Then I get on the road. Okay, this is the last step right here that I did for my Jeep. Open. I put insulation stuff in there, which is also sound deafening stuff. So insulated the soft top, which is also good for me driving because that soft top gets hot, and that's going to be good for the winter too. The only thing I don't like about this is when I'm laying in my bed here, I'm going to be looking up at the name brand of this. Constantly. I'm going to be seeing the brand. That's going to be embedded in my head. So I always do try to find the positive in things. It's one of my mottos. And the name brand of that, as you guys saw, was Silas. So I'm going to try to be positive and look at it this way. It's telling me to sigh less. It's the only thing I can come up with. Alright guys, I finally finished the Jeep. Oh my goodness. So I'm pretty excited on how everything turned out. Just want to let you guys know that because it is pretty hot right now, I brought my tent with me just to be on the safe side, because it's definitely not smart for me and little one to be sleeping in the Jeep in hot temperatures. But where we are going to be camping at on this trip is up in the mountains in the forest, and I already looked up the temperature, and the lows at night are like in the 50s. So I'm gonna feel it out when I get there, but gotta be safe anyways. So let me give you guys a little tour of my little tiny home. So up front, obviously, this is going to be little one's little seat. I'll put her bed there, and this is where she will try to ride passenger, even though she likes to ride on the console right beside me and look at me for hours. But I put her bed here. This is her little bag right here. So it has her food, her toys, little pee pads for her, and her bowls and stuff like that. I just want to say thank you to the person that bought me the little bag for her and sent it to me. It's definitely perfect, and she already realizes that's her bag. Oh, and her treats are in there too. So this is her area. So those curtains that I said that I was going to use for the front, by the ways, I already got the string put in them and everything, and I'm actually, whenever I'm going to put them up, it's going to go from that bar to this bar, and that's how I'm going to put them up. That was the best way that I could think, actually. Dun, dun, dun. There's the bed. Ignore the box over there. That's something that I'm going to, that's my tailgate, by the way. It's my tailgate table. So it's a little table that I'm going to be putting on my tailgate, and I can put my grill on and everything. So that's pretty awesome. The guys here at the shop, they did enough for me with my Jeep and everything, so I wasn't going to bother them to help me with the tailgate thing. So I'm going to just do that when I get to Vegas. So here's the bed. This is on the passenger. So down here, little storage area. So over here, this is my clothes. So this is all my clothes right here. It's actually pretty decent size, pretty big. And then I have a bunch of stuff under there also. This is my laundry bag. And then this over here is some camping stuff. It's the top to my tent, and a little fan, and a hammock, and so on forth. Fire extinguisher, because I always have a fire extinguisher in my Jeep. Let's go to the other side. There's the fridge. I'm about to go to the grocery store right now, so there's no food in it right now. But I've already tested it out, and it works amazing. So that was pretty loud, that truck. And then down here is all my kitchen stuff. I have some pots and pans. They're camping pots and pans, actually. And my dry food, and my plates, and so on forth. So that's all down there. And then I have these two little containers. They're actually for washing my dishes. There's my toolkit over there. Gotta have a toolkit. And then I have the small jackery over here. So the small jackery is what I'm going to use for the fridge. Wonder Hussy has the same fridge, and she also has, except hers is the bigger one. And then she told me that she uses the small jackery, the little 240, for her fridge. So I'm just going to use that specifically for my fridge right there. Yep. So So there's that. There's the insulation again. Sigh less. And then I have the bigger jackery right there. So the bigger jackery will be used for charging like my laptop, so I can make all these videos for you guys, and some other stuff, whatever I need. Safe than sorry. And just want to say also thank you to the person that sent me the jackery, the big jackery. Definitely is going to help out a lot. So under here I do have more storage room, and there's my little mattress for camping because I don't feel like taking my bed out for the tent, so I just brought my little mattress. And there's some more stuff back there and everything. There's my little grill, and then the black thing is a bunch of silverware and stuff like that, or plasticware. My jump starter kit for my battery in case it goes dead. Fingers crossed it doesn't. And then back there some more stuff for my Jeep, just in case. And thank you to the person that bought the grill and the silverware and the battery starter too. You guys are awesome. And then I have under here my solar panel to recharge the jackeries. So there's my little setup. I'm pretty excited. Can't believe I actually squeezed it all in there. And actually, when the winter time comes and I'll be living out of my Jeep for the 5 months, I really don't have too much more to put in there. So that's pretty exciting. And now I'm ready to go.